Hey everyone, this is Team Mobile Assistant, and this is our final demo. My name is Henry Vi.
I'm Cooper Gregory.
I'm Anna Wang.
I'm Cameron Brandenburg.
And I'm Dongyu Chen.
This is Henry again with the introduction. Our team set out to make an app which enabled a personal assistant to be utilized on any Android device by anyone. Proprietary assistants, which come with modern phones, are either not available on older phones, linked to many different apps from the developer, or essentially cost money by forcing the user to purchase a model which includes the assistant if they would like to use these features. Currently, users buy new phones with proprietary assistants which funnel the user between different apps, or alternatively, they have a phone which is too old or too cheap to have a built-in mobile assistant. Our goal with the mobile assistant app is to make a helpful and all-in-one assistant that does not funnel the user unnecessarily through various apps. We aim to perform as many tasks as possible within the app so that the user has a vast array of tools at their disposal all in one place. Examples include checking for weather from anywhere within the nation, creating multitudes of events that will keep them on schedule, checking the traffic, and searching for any specific information, all without ever leaving our app. We aim to do all of this while still allowing the assistant to be available for everyone for free on any Android phone, thereby making a personal assistant accessible to everyone.
Hi, I'm Cooper Gregory, and I'm going to be talking a bit more about the technologies we used. To create our app, we used several technologies, including, but not limited to, AliceBot, which is an AI meant to hold the conversations with our users. We used a Lottie API, which is a software we utilized to create an animated character that you'll see later to keep the user engaged while it speaks with or is helped by our robot, as well as various other APIs that we use to retrieve data for our users so that we can deliver it to them all within the app. Particularly, Google's APIs were difficult to work with as their security for apps in testing created many bugs when the user did not properly install or install in a very specific way the app as intended. However, this problem should vanish once the app is available to the public, since the app will no longer fall into the testing category. This is the home screen of our app. When you open the app, you will be greeted by our mascot and whatever you left off talking about last time. You can also navigate to other screens, which we will talk about later in this demonstration.
Hi, I'm Anna, and I'll walk you through the first scenario of a persona using the app. So Abby Smith is a student at the University of Georgia who is active in school clubs. She is majoring in accounting and is taking a full course load, leaving her without not much spare time to organize her due dates, upcoming assignments, tests, and club events. She currently uses her physical agenda, but she frequently forgets to add due dates or check her agenda, which leads to problems with school and clubs. Abby has recently started using MobileAssistant to manage events for school and other aspects of life, but makes use of other aspects of the app too. After participating in an online class, Abby gets 2 new days she needs to add to her calendar. Now Abby is creating the event for her Spanish class test on April 27th from 10:05 a.m. to 11:20 a.m. The bot is asking Abby if she wants to add location and attendees for this event. Then the bot shows Abby that the event has been created. After that, Abby is creating a recurring event for one of her school clubs for every Tuesday and Thursday from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Again, the bot will ask for location and attendees as before. After creating events, Abby wants to double check the time for these events. So now Abby is asking to see the details of these events. Then the bot will return the information about the next 5 events. After Abby has added these events to her calendar, Abby decides to check the weather before walking to the gym, so she knows whether or not to bring an umbrella. So now Abby is asking about the weather. Then the bot shows Abby the information of the current weather.
I'm Cameron, and I'll be walking you through a different scenario for our app. Our second persona, Peter Anderson, is a traveling sales representative for Boeing and has recently begun to experience some shoulder pain. He downloaded the MobileAssistant app so that he could check the weather for the week wherever he is, as he's noticed that his shoulder pain worsens when the weather is cold or rainy outside, but he can counteract this by wearing heavier clothing and a heating pad. Peter checks with MobileAssistant that the weather will likely be rainy and cold on any day, and knows what days he should take this precaution. So he can ask, what is the current weather description in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and get those results back. He can also ask for the 8-day forecast in Philadelphia, and he will get all the results back for that as well. Peter also needs to know how the traffic is in his area so he knows how much time he should give himself to get to work in the morning. He checks with the app and sees that he should give himself extra time to get to work since traffic is particularly bad right now. So we can just type in traffic in Philadelphia and see that there are some red lines on the roads, which means that they're congested and there's heavy traffic around downtown Philadelphia.
I'm Dongyu Chen, and I will be walking you through the last scenario for our app. Our last persona, Daniel, is a stockbroker on Wall Street who's often in a rush to get from place to place, whether it be a meeting with the bank or picking his children up from school. Since he's very busy, he makes frequent use of the voice to text to check news related to stocks he's interested in while on the go.
Tesla stock headlines. Bank of America stock news.
After picking his kids up from school, Daniel is in the waiting room of his doctor's office, waiting to be allowed in so that his son, Paul, can see the doctor. Paul is being rowdy, so instead of allowing him to terrorize the waiting room, he gives Paul his phone and lets him talk and play with the virtual assistant built into the MobileAssistant app. The mouse call and the conversation keeps Paul entertained until his doctor is ready. For example, he can play rock, paper, scissors or ask the bot questions about itself.
Now that we've gone through examples of use cases for the chat, we will show you other features that are within the app. When we switch over to the settings screen, we have 3 buttons. We have the light mode, dark mode, and the sign out button. The sign out button will just take you out to the sign in screen, and the light mode and dark mode would change colors accordingly. So when we press on the dark mode, it will turn into a darker color. And then next we have the profile page. Here we have the names and the date of birth, and for the profile picture we could change to any picture we'd like. And we could also change the name too if you'd want. So back into the home screen, we could ask the robot, what is our name? And when is my birthday? We also have, for all the commands that the user needs help with, we also have the help command, which will show them a variety of commands that you could choose from. So for this example, we would use the weather command. And this will show them how to use it. So next we will exit out of the help command and we will show you we will do an example of search for recipes for dinner. And clicking, this should, for any links that the robot replies with, you could click on it and it will, when you're clicking on the link, it will pull up Google Chrome for you. And then finally, we have another command for directions. So for this example, we would use directions to Swearingen, Columbia, South Carolina. And this will pull up Google Maps and will show you the directions to your destination. So finally, we hope that this look into our app has allowed you to see its usefulness and how helpful it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.